Sunny Radio, where it's always in the 80s. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Thursday. We've got something special coming up next week. We have the Snow Jam Comedy Festival in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We'd love it if you'd come out and join us for that. And on the line right now, I've got from Sioux City, Iowa, BrittonHacke. Britton, how are you, sir?
Hey, I'm great. How you doing, John?
I'm doing fantastic. Now, are you excited? Are you nervous? Or what are you feeling right now with this big comedy festival coming up next week? A little bit all of that?
Yeah, definitely a mix of all of that for sure. I'm excited. I'm nervous. You know, it's the first time for me, so it should be pretty cool.
Well, I'm excited for you. For those of you who've not yet had a chance to see Britton perform, get out and see him perform. Now, if you live in Sioux City, you actually will be performing tonight, won't you?
Yes, that's right. Down at Marty's Tap at the comedy open mic.
So you can sneak in and see him tonight at Marty's Tap and get a preview. But then next week, it's a whole different thing because with this comedy festival, there's different ways they put it together. So, like, there's a storytelling part. Do you know what all the different parts are for the comedy festival for next week?
Yeah, I think Thursday night, they've got a storytelling show and then a showcase stand-up comedy show afterwards. I think Saturday or Friday, I believe, is You Had to Be There with Ryan De La Garza, which is an awesome show. If your listeners aren't familiar, you need to get on YouTube and look up You Had to Be There.
Very funny guy. He was in Sioux City not too long ago, and I know everybody that was there really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very unique, so definitely something you're not going to see anywhere else. And then I believe there's 3 more stand-up showcase shows. So one Friday, and I think there's 2 Saturday, but there might be a different type of a show. Oh, there's a set list type show where they give the performers topics, and then they have to write a certain number of minutes on those topics.
Well, it's coming up next week. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. And again, it's the first time they've ever had a comedy festival like this in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and also the first time in the state of South Dakota. So you guys are making history next week, man.
That's very cool. Well, I mean, big shout out to Dan Buglitz and Nathan Holtz. They and Timmy Williams also. All 3 of them are putting the event together. So I'm very thankful for that.
If you'd like to get some more details, Sioux Falls SnoJamComedyFest.com. It's a long website, but when you get there, a lot of great information. If you can't find it or if you're struggling to find it, we've got a link at Facebook.com/SunnyRadio to make it really simple and really easy. I'm going to try my hardest to get out and see you tonight, Britton. I haven't been there for like 3 or 4 weeks. I've been busy, so I'm going to try to make it out and see you. Now tonight, Marty's Tap. What time does that start?
8:30 tonight. We're going to do some stand-up comedy. Anybody that's interested in trying that can come down and get on the stage. They give a free drink to first-time performers.
Oh, nice.
And then we're going to have round 2 of our roast battle championship. And then at 10 o'clock, country artist Chad Solons is going to be there.
That's really cool. Show. Well, that's all going on tonight at Marty's Tap in Sioux City, and that's where BrittonHacke lives, Sioux City, Iowa. And then coming up next week, February 16th, 17th, and 18th, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and there's 3 different locations. It's at Total Drag, it's at Fernson's on 8th, and it's at Wacko's Comedy Club. All of the details for next week's event, Sioux Falls SnoJamComedyFest.com, and like I said before, get all the details on our Facebook page as well. Thanks for listening to Sunny Radio on a Thursday.